You're watching The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building. Goes by the name of Derez De'Shon.
Yes, sir.
Welcome, sir.
What's happening? What it do?
I appreciate the shout out in Hardaway, man. No.
we got to discuss that first.
Well, let's play it.
I was just in New York in the Homer, looking for trouble. I ain't asked now, nigga, for nothing. I took the hard away.
Now, let's ask the first question. Why y'all put the effect on it, man?
I told him,
listen,
I said,
I'm going to be all the way 100. I said, man, we don't need to put no effect on there, man. Leave it like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just being real, like.
Why were you looking for Charlamagne?
I mean,
In a Hummer.
I really meant to say Sprinter, but I messed up and said Hummer. But
You meant
it
to
was
say what?
just
A Sprinter.
I was
Sprinter.
in
Oh,
Sprinter.
okay.
It's just going back to the, that day when Bird was in here and whatever, you know what I'm saying? It was just what was going through my mind, you feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, I rapped my real, you know what I'm saying?
was you
So,
here that day when Birdman was up here?
yeah, I will.
Stop playing with my name. I
Let's
ain't
go
gonna
right
say
on
it no
in.
more.
So you was supposed to sign with Birdman.
I mean, it's just family. We just working. We just doing business. Joan and London was doing business with them, so they, did whatever they did with Wham to work me in the situation, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
What was going through your mind when Birdman came up here and he went on that classic hip-hop rant?
Well,
that
did you
day?
know it was going to happen, first of
No,
all?
honestly, I'm like, man, but you know me, like, I mean, whoever I'm with, I'm around with who I'm with, so it was like, it is what it is.
Are you with us now, or what's?
Hey man, look, I'm with realness. You know what I'm saying? I'm with the money, the pieces and blessings of life.
Now,
Man.
I saw the interview with DJ Vlad. You said you was ready to slap any one of us.
I mean, that's the mindset you get in. Once you say certain things, it's like, where do you go after that? It's like, okay, it's whatever. I'm with bro, and it is what it is. Did my team. You know what I'm saying?
You know the worst part about that day now, when I look back and I see who was in that room, he had an opportunity to introduce some artists that are popping right now.
Yeah,
Right.
a couple shows with him, yeah.
Rollo was
We would've had it
there.
nice and early.
I didn't even know that. I didn't know that was Rollo who was sitting here.
Oh yeah.
So it's like, who else was there? That I don't.
Rollo, London.
London was here too.
Yeah, one London. London was here.
Goodness gracious, we didn't even know. Who.
Yeah, London was. He was here.
So yeah,
that
all
might have
that
been the
talent.
second time or something. I don't know, but yeah.
Well, you pushed the button that day. That's why, because that wasn't the plan. When he called me the night before, he wanted to have a conversation. I guess he seen you and was like, you know what? F that.
I'm just mad y'all put the effect on the song, man.
Hey, whoever mixed it, man, you know what I mean? I
Was
don't
that
know who
Envy's
did it.
idea or something?
Nah, well, let me tell you how I heard the song. I was in Atlanta, and this is the time when Cardi B first record came out, the big record. What was Bodak
Bodak Yellow?
And it went off in the club, and the crowd went crazy. And then Hardaway, the record, came on right after, and the crowd went even crazier. So I'm like, whose record is this?
Did they say my name? In the
I didn't
club?
hear your name at that point. I was like, whose record is this? This is when Fetty Wap was taking off, and it was like, this is Derez De'Shon. I was like, that record's dope. I was like, yo, call him and see if he got a deal. And they was like, nah, he don't have a deal. Tell him, I was like, yo, I'll buy that record. And he didn't want to sell a record at first. He was like, nah, I got too many offers for the deal. I'm like, trust me, I will make that the biggest record I possibly can. It'll be a top 5 record, and we top 5 this week, by the way. And they finally said, I bet I'll give you a shot. Now, the funny thing is they called me. They was like, just so you know, we take a shot at Charlamagne in the record. And I'm like, really? So I listened to the record. I'm like, I don't think he'll care. I called Charlamagne. I'm like, yo, I want to pick up this record, but they say your name on it. Charlamagne's like, all right, but just do me one favor. I need to hear my name clearer.
Because I already heard the record. People used to always tweet me like, I'm in the Hummer looking for shop. I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about? I mean, literally, I used to get mad tweets like, what are y'all talking about?
Yeah.
And then I heard the record, and I'm like, did he say, I don't know if he said my name or not.
He's like, I need to hear my name clearer. Take that stupid sound effect.
Yeah, he
Just
added
take
me and said it too. He was like, yeah, say my name clear.
Isn't it ironic
I
how
said,
things work out?
okay, I got you, bro.
Now,
Yeah,
when Envy reached out, did you think it was something fishy? He was like,
Nah, I mean, honestly, man, I'm gonna be 100 with it. I didn't think it was fishy. I just thought, like, it was on a God thing. It was a God time and a God plan. Like, I can't force nothing on nobody, and can't nobody force nothing on me. So me being genuine in the song and him being genuine, picking up and accepting the song, you know what I'm saying? I just honestly feel like at that point I was like, I can't believe it. This real. And they rocking, that's real.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I look
Did
at
you
it.
have to hit up Birdman and be like, hey, I just want to let you know I'm going to be doing this with Envy. I know we had some issues at the Breakfast Club.
No, I mean, because, I mean, when you're a man and other men respect other men, like, I don't feel like it's no disrespect toward nobody doing what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying?
You
We
should just
all
be
have
happy to see you
emotion.
win.
It's still family.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's nothing.
And he was, because he was in the video, so he came in and showed video and support. I meant to ask, why did you decide to go this way? Because I know a lot of labels were throwing you a lot more money than I could have ever gave you, or we could have ever gave you. Why did you decide to trust and say, you know what, I'm going to take this shot?
I mean, it felt more genuine. I mean, when you sit down talking to so many people that's saying stuff that don't make sense, or I can't relate to it, didn't make sense. So the basic conversation that we had was so understandable and it was so genuine. It's like, it felt right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the other folks was talking crazy, especially when you looking at plaques on their wall and they ain't even doing the type of music I'm doing. So how would you even be able to push me or even, you know what I mean? Like, how, it just, I don't know, it just felt, you know what I mean? It was genuine.
Did you anticipate doing these numbers? Because the song did come out last year, and then it was a grind until it got to the point where it's at right now.
Honestly, I'm going to be 100 with y'all. All this new to me. I didn't anticipate nothing. I'm thankful for what it's doing, what it did, the people involved, all the work we put in. So it was no anticipation. It was just a blessing. Thank you. You know what I'm saying?
Now you're getting a lot of show money, I'm sure.
Yeah, we moved around the town.
Booked every weekend.
Yeah.
Booked every weekend.
Now,
Now,
you were signed to Brick Squad at one point too, right?
I actually never signed with nobody, but yeah, I did a lot of stuff with Walking, Slim Duncan, most
Rest
of
in
all.
peace.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
That was I saw on Vlad. You said that like that was your man, and after he passed, you went into like a real funk. You was not recording, a lot of drugs.
Yeah, it just wasn't. I wasn't right. It was like how you take a loss so big. You know what I'm saying? Bro was like the missing piece to everything going on in life. So without the key, you know what I mean? It was just kind of hard. Like I ain't never dealt with that. That was the closest thing I ever lost.
How'd you
know
get
what
over
I'm
it?
saying?
Or did you?
My family, my kids, my street team, like my street family, you know what I'm saying? They motivation and they believe in me doing what I'm doing. That's what gave me the fight back. Just being real.
What was the relationship? Did y'all grow up together? Or?
I mean, it was like really like a role model, like a big brother, like, you know what I'm saying? Being that we was on the south side and you got a whole bunch of us and you got different areas, he was one that made sure we all was taken care of, like real big brother, you know what I'm saying? We straight, we gonna eat, we gonna move, we gonna win. This is the plan, this is the dream. He had us together. So once he, you know what I'm saying, it's like everything went its own way. And that's why it was just like, I don't even know what to do, you know what I'm saying?
now, why didn't you give up on hip hop? Because at one time I read somewhere that you were homeless, you were living out of a car, you didn't have no place to stay, no place to record. What made you continue on with hip hop, and what got you to that low where you had nothing?
Honestly, losing my brother, losing Dunk, you know what I'm saying? And then 2 months later, I lost my little cousin. And you know, everything that we built just started breaking up and splitting up. It was just like, I didn't have a drive, I ain't had a home, I ain't had nothing. Like, so I really couldn't answer. It like everything gone, so it just, you know what I mean?
Oh, you knew it was music.
Yeah, no hustle, no ambition, no nothing. Everything was gone. They took everything when they took my brother and my cousin.
So after that, then you still continue to make music, though.
After a while.
Yeah, after a while.
Yeah.
So I'm sure now with the success of Hardaway, a lot of labels are trying to holler at you and a lot of people. Do you have an idea in your head of what you want to do or something in the works?
Basically, I'm just rocking with whatever going on. Like, I got dreams and plans and visions. I always joke with my mentors, say I'm gonna be the next Berry Gordy. So, you know, one day I'm gonna start something and hopefully they all go platinum. And you know what I mean? That's what I want to do. Start something and go hard with it.
I was kind of nervous with the record because it was so big in Atlanta for so long. I was like, how is Atlanta gonna react to the record coming back out? And Atlanta really supports their own. Like, they supported the ish out of you.
It surprised me. I ain't gonna lie, like, I'm in the club. The first time I heard in the club, I ain't gonna lie, I was like, oh my God, what is going on right now? Like, man, I had to fall fade to the back and got, you know what I mean, hold my head down for a second, like, what is going on?
What do you think was different with this record as opposed to other records that you pushed?
I think with this record, it was more genuine. It was me. It wasn't forced. I wasn't trying to keep up with nobody. I wasn't trying to follow the hype or nothing. It was just me. This is what's going on. So me and my manager came to the conclusion of, let's do what we do. Let's make this music how we make it. And if the world accept us, then we know we did what we were supposed to do. And if they don't, at least we can live with doing what we did. So we went hard with just believing in what we doing with our own music. So I think that was the major difference.
And the fact that you top 5 now independent means a lot because you didn't have the necessary push of most artists from a huge label, so it was a true grind.
Right.
And how
he had a morning show playing it every morning. A morning show that's in 80 markets across the country. All right, 150 countries around the world.
I'll let you tell it, but
nationally syndicated show.
Little push.
What's up with the official remix or something?
It's done.
Oh, y'all ain't heard?
Yeah, with 2 Chainz and
Got it.
Got it.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How did you feel when you heard those verses? When you heard Gotti and 2 Chainz on it?
That was a power move. Like me growing up listening to Gotti, listening to 2 Chainz, was like all of this is still fresh to me. I still can't believe it. Like when I'm hearing the verse, I'm like, man, that's Gotti, bro. That's 2 Chainz. Do y'all hear this? Look, the first time I got it, wasn't even mixed yet. I'm in the hood playing. Boom, listen to this, y'all. Hey, bro, y'all getting this friend. Listen to this. We pulling up. I'm playing it loud. So even still, I can't believe it. I heard it on the radio probably for the first time, like 2 days ago. I was coming from somewhere out of town, somewhere, and I'm like, bro, that's the remix. So I'm like, man, that's your guy. Like, I'm still surprised. You know what I'm
But
saying?
the respect is dope because, since you're a new artist, I thought it was going to be a lot harder to get an artist on it. Like, nah, he's new. But Gotti, I sent Gotti that record, and he did it less than a day.
I'm sure he knew the record, though.
Yeah, he did it. Yeah, everybody knew the record. 2 Chainz was a little more tougher because 2 Chainz was on the road. I was chasing 2 Chainz, but they were all happy to do it and, and did it just for the love, and I respect them for that.
Yeah, I was actually in the studio, and 2 Chainz had FaceTime, who I was working with at the studio, was telling me, oh, yeah, I'm going to do it, bro. Woo, I went, and I was like, man, I appreciate that, OG. That means a lot, because he from the South Side, too. You know what I'm saying? So
I still don't understand the sides in Atlanta. Like, what's the difference between North dudes and South dudes? And
I mean, it's really your own section. I mean, I couldn't really put a typical thing on it. It's just, you from the North Side, you from the North, you from the South, you from the, you know what I mean? So in my section, we call it Jurassic Park. So we from the land of the lost. That's how I feel, man. You know what I mean? Although
it's kind of hard not to be successful too, because like you got so much inspiration.
Yeah, it's inspiration, but it all depends. Like, what do you call inspiration? Because to me, inspiration is when I was waking up on the floor. You know what I'm saying? Inspiration when I was looking at it, ain't nothing in here to eat. Inspiration is knowing I got 2 kids and I'm running extension cord from one neighbor house to my house just to get light at night. You feel me? That was my inspiration. So, far as, other artists or whatnot, I mean, the inspiration was just knowing that you can do it. You know what I'm saying? But my inspiration was the physical things I was going through.
How old are your kids?
My daughter is 10. My son 9.
So they get hyped when they hear the song. They know exactly
Oh,
what's going on.
man. Do they? They got, my daughter got an IG and everything. I be telling her, you need to delete that, man. You tripping. For real.
Have you gotten any pussy because of Hardaway yet?
I mean, yeah, it's going on.
Yeah, the groupie love,
everything. Yeah.
I see you get a lot of love in a lot of different places. Why do they look? Why do they open their arms to you? I seen you with Jay Prince Jr. in Houston. I seen you in L.A. I seen you in Alabama. Why do they give you so much love?
I mean, I guess just it's because it's all genuine. That's all I can say. Like, I'm not trying to, like, if I come here and I want to play, laugh, joke, sing, cry, rap, be gangster, whatever, it's me. I'm not trying to put on and keep up in the race with nobody. So I just feel like it's just organic. So it's like, it's the real, like, I'm bringing the real back. Like,
I think it's inspirational that the lines of communication were able to stay open even after our initial meeting of you being up here and subsequent interviews after that, but that Envy still could reach out to you and that you still would be receptive to that, because in certain situations, other people might be like, oh, I'm not working with that person. I'm not messing with that person.
I mean, in certain situations, you know what I'm saying, it could be respected, but I mean,
Right. It's like grown men business, because, a grown people business. Because
that's I can't get in no other man business, but I mean, if I'm with you, that's just like if me and you together and we doing something, I ain't gonna let nobody do nothing to you, or I wouldn't let nobody disrespect you. But after the fact, if you ain't going, like if y'all done kind of like, if it's an understanding and it worked out for the better, why would I go do extra? Or why would I be more? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's a respect thing. You gotta learn how to respect your own business.
And none of y'all tried to come up off that situation. Though. It wasn't like y'all was posting videos like, this me, that was me right there. Look.
Oh yeah, no. Because I mean, you know, only a sucker do that. Like, I mean, and especially, I was nowhere near being the person I am today. So it wasn't even about trying to come up off of it. I'm like, bro, what is we doing? Like, what's happening? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't understand. I don't know how big or what you got going in the street. I don't know nothing. What we doing? What we just did. That's what I'm on.
Did you ever laugh at it afterward? Like, damn, that was crazy.
I ain't gonna lie. After all the little...
all the memes.
all the memes, yeah. I'm like, oh, man.
You're part of history.
Yeah.
What was the conversation like after the single file storm out, though? Like, when y'all was on the elevator and stuff. What was...
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Me, I'm gonna be honest. Me, my mind was in the whole nother direction of... I don't even want to say nothing because I don't even know what to say. Like, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't want to say the wrong thing and then it calls something else. So, you know, me, I always think about what can happen if I say the wrong thing. So I was just like.
So it was just quiet.
Yeah, I'm like, man, even if they were talking in my mind, I'm like, man, look.
Where did y'all go after? Did y'all go get breakfast and y'all went back to the hotel?
I really can't. What, did we fly to LA or something? I went to the studio. Yeah, I can't remember. That's what I'm telling you.
He was hungry.
My mind was like this.
I was hungry. Yeah.
Pancakes anyway.
Now, I also saw on Vlad TV you said that you got hit with a brick once for touching a girl's butt.
Yeah. When I was young, the bus stop.
So you've been knew about the Time's Up movement.
Oh, man.
How old are you?
I can't. What? How old you is in like third grade? Like 9, 10?
8
like 7, 8.
Yeah, 7, 8.
Like around that time.
Somebody hit you with a brick?
A brick, like a. You know,
explain the story now.
I bet you never touched no girl's butt again after that.
I mean, that's probably why I'm shy now to be 100. You know what I'm saying? I was just playing.
You know what? I was just talking behind the scenes about this, but I had actually moderated this panel, Girls Talk, and it was a lot of young ladies there, 15 and over, and they were talking about how traumatic it was when guys do things like that, like touch them or grab them, and they get so intimidated. And I think it's something that all guys need to realize, especially when you're young. Like, it's not okay to do things like that.
I mean, yeah, now that I'm older.
Now that you're older, right.
Yeah.
But it's a conversation even when you're young. So you learned the lesson because you got hit with a brick.
Yeah, it was like one of my brothers was like, I bet you won't. You know how I go.
I bet you won't touch that.
Yeah, like in the movie The Wood. Yeah,
Bow. Hey, bro, you tripping. Hey, man, what? Yeah, I mean, you know
who hit you with the brick? Her brother?
Her brother. Yeah, it was her brother. Dude saying he was her brother or whatever the case may be, but he was older. So it was just like, I did it, and it's like he can't, like, I didn't even know he was in the area, you know what I'm saying? It was just some, hey, bro, you tripping. I'm like, huh, nigga? I mean, my bad. I'm like, bro, what? You know what I mean? And he just,
BAM!
Nah, he it happened like that. Boom. He looked down, looked me up and down, hit me with it. My ear been ringing. I went to the house crying. Mama, this man just hit me with a brick. Boy, you better go beat him up. I'm like, man, this man hit me with a brick.
She ain't ask you what you did?
You know what I'm saying?
She ain't ask you what you did?
Nah.
Because she'd have been like, you deserved it then.
Yeah, probably, yeah. But see,
So
my
you
mama
said you've been shy since
my
then.
mama was young. My mama had me when she was young, so she wouldn't care anyway, to be honest. You let this boy hit you in your head with a brick and you ran in the house crying? Yeah, go on out there and beat him. That's all it was.
So you said you've been shy since then?
Yeah.
Because of that incident?
I mean, I was just joking about that, but yeah, I'm shy though.
When the last time you touched the ass with no consent?
I probably did it in high school again. I ain't gonna lie. A girl cut my hand with an eyebrow arch. Yeah.
Well, she was trying to get you like give the 3 slashes in your eyebrows or something?
No, she was in the classroom. She was in the classroom doing whatever she was doing, and another one of my buddies, he used to talk to her friend. So he was like, bro, she like you, bro. You be acting scared, man. So I'm like, oh yeah. But I ain't just do no crime. I'm trying to be smooth. Like, hey, girl, what's that? She did it so fast.
She arched your eyebrows and then you grabbed her?
No, she was doing
with
her.
Archer,
She was up there doing whatever she was doing with the eyebrow arch.
That's
I'm
just
back
a pencil, though. An eyebrow archer? Ain't that
an eyebrow arch, the little thing with the blade on it, they be like this?
Yeah, I know you're talking
like
about.
a razor.
Yeah.
Yeah, she went down on me quick. I'm like, man.
God damn.
man.
So every time you sexually assaulted a woman, you've got instant
there you
cold, bro. I mean, instant
Well, let that be a lesson.
Yeah, woman born.
Nah, man.
And your last name is Leonard?
Leonard.
That's my
His name is Leonard.
It's spelled, my first name is Leonard, but yours is spelled Lenard. That's how mine is spelled.
Oh,
So he thought you had
my
beef with him
first
because
name
of
is
that.
Leonard.
Oh, no.
No, he did.
Oh, no.
Well, congratulations,
what's up,
Hardaway.
man.
Top 5 record in the country.
Now, what
and
does
it's
Envy
gold.
get out of this? Like, what's his?
It's on my
cut?
album. And the
What's,
remix is
like,
on my
what
album.
happens?
Yeah. What you mean? I don't want nothing out of it. I'm just putting out
I'm
good
just
music.
playing with you.
No. Putting out good music, and I want to see Derez win. The fact that he's a new artist, he works his ass off. I want to help him as much as possible to see him win.
I appreciate that, man. It's whatever on my end.
You gonna do an album after this, or you?
I think about it. You know, I don't really know the statistics of what I'm supposed to do. I just know when I'm getting popping, I want to keep dropping more music. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep doing the same formula, same spots, run through the same club, through the same hood. Whatever I had to do to get them going, I'm going to do the same thing.
You have another single ready to drop?
I think so. I got a whole bunch on already. But, you know, like I said, I don't know how this really works.
He got one that's ready to go. We got to put an artist on it, and I think we'll go with that immediately.
You better off dropping a whole project, though, right?
His mixtape's out.
Yeah.
It's out. Okay,
I dropped
okay.
the Pain mixtape.
Last year. And by the way, he don't really need to put an artist on it because Hardaway did his thing without
Yeah, that's true.
an artist on it. I think sometimes people think you need that, but you don't.
I mean,
it worked out.
technically, it's my name on it. So, I mean, I think my name on it helped a lot.
You know what, man?
I'm
You
serious.
know what? Stream it, download it, buy it. Hardaway right now, or the remix, of course, Yo Gotti and 2 Chainz. Shout out to 2 Chainz and Yo Gotti. And we appreciate you for joining us, man.
Man, I appreciate y'all for having me, for real, man.
Gold single, congratulations.
Tell them your
Appreciate
Instagrams
it.
and all that.
Man, y'all follow me right now, Derez Deshaun, on everything, at DerezDeshon.
All right, it's The Breakfast Club. It's Derez Deshaun.